Hi everyone, it's Ann Wheel from Flax and Twine, and welcome to our embroidery stitch series. Today we're going to do the French knot, which is one of my favorite stitches. It's very versatile. There are so many things you can do with it, whether it's like making little eyes or centers of flowers or little clusters. It can be used as a very cool textural fill of a shape. There are just so many great things you can do with it. It's also one of the trickiest stitches and kind of hard to get down, but all it takes is a little practice. So what we're going to do, I have a quilter's knot here in the end of my thread. We have another video for that if you don't know how to do a quilter's knot, but you want to bring your needle through the fabric from back to front and bring that knot up against the fabric. Then I'm going to set down my hoop. I'm going to hold the thread in my thumb between my left thumb and forefinger, and I'm going to point the needle here to the left. Then I'm going to wrap the thread around the needle 3 times. That's kind of your standard. You can do it 2 or 3 times, and I'll show it both ways. You want to hold the tension on that thread, holding those wraps taut around your needle. With that tension held, you want to bring the needle next to where your thread came out. So just to the left is where I go, and I put the needle down. Then I want to pinch that thread that's coming from the wraps underneath my thumb, and I hold it between either my forefinger or my middle finger on the back. And then I put the needle through those wraps. It pulls through those wraps, but they stay taut because my thumb is holding that thread. And then I want to just gently pull them through, and it makes that nice little French knot. Let's do that again so you can see. We're going to come up just to the right of that French knot that we've done. We're going to bring our needle from back to front. We're going to set our hoop down. We are going to hold the thread in our left hand. We're going to point our needle to the right, or to the left also. We're going to bring the thread around our needle 2 or 3 times. I've done it 3 times. And then we're going to put the needle back into the fabric and pinch the thread between our thumb here and well, I guess I'm doing it with my middle finger here. And I've put the needle back in just to the left of where the needle came out of the thread. And now I'm going to pull it through, maintaining that twist around the thread, and let it kind of come through. And there's another French knot. Now I'm going to bring this a little closer so you can see one up close, even closer. We're going to bring the needle from the fabric, through the fabric from the back to the front. We're going to set down our hoop, hold the thread, wrap the thread. I'm going to do it 3 times. I'm going to kind of point the thread into the fabric and bring those twists down to the base of the fabric like that. And then I'm going to bring the needle through, kind of maintaining the tension on those wraps, and then I let it go at the very end, making that nice little French knot. Now I'm going to do one with 2 so you can see the difference. I'm going to bring the thread over here from back to front. We're going to wrap it around twice. And I'm going to put the needle back into the fabric, bring those twists down to the fabric, holding the tension with my thumb, bring it through, and then hold that tension and then let it go. So you can see it's just a slightly smaller, flatter French knot than these. It's a little hard to see, but effectively that's what happens. Because it's 1 fewer wraps, it's like a little less bulk in that French knot. So again, this will be my last one, but we'll bring it from back to front. We'll wrap it twice, kind of put the needle into the fabric, just to the left of where it came out. We'll bring those wraps down, hold it with my thumb, and bring it through, holding that tension and bringing that knot through. And there you go. Now I feel like I need one more just to make that even. But this French knot is really a versatile stitch. You can do it so many different ways. or use it so many different ways. And it just is so delicate and fun. So I hope you enjoyed learning the French knot. I hope you use it a lot, and we'll see you next time.